Human behavior is one of the theories, the evolutionary theory. Scientists have come up with an attempt to explain altruism, which is defined as the act to promote someone else's welfare even at the risk or cost to ourselves. This theory was created by Charles Darwin in 1821 to, at first glance, altruism and the evolutionary theory may seem contradictory. New theories have been created and is clearly exhibited in that short video clip of monkeys, as he realizes that on a bigger scale, that altruism is a form of natural selection, a process in which organisms who are better adapted will have a higher likelihood of survival than those who are less adapted and suited to the environment, which enables the tribe of monkeys for altruistic ones to have a higher chance of survival than tribes who are less altruistic than they are. In The Descent of Man, Darwin put the topic himself, and the theory was titled group selection, which caused many controversies due to the lack of supporting evidence to back it up. A rival theory then emerged and was more preferred by the scientific community at large by Hamilton's theory in 1964 called kin selection theory, which includes Hamilton's rule and inclusive fitness. The kin selection theory was discovered by Hamilton, in which it is proposed that individuals are more likely to share with relatives than others due to the higher similar genetic makeup that they share with one another. This theory is supported by Hamilton's rule, in which B is more than C over R, or RB minus C is more than 0. C is the cost which the altruists pay. B is the benefit the recipient of the altruistic behavior receives. R is their genetic relatedness. Hamilton's rule suggests that the donor's increased likelihood of performing altruistic behavior on the recipient is dependent on the increased similarity in genes within one another. The costs and benefits are measured in terms of reproductive fitness. Hamilton mainly based his equation off of insects, hence how it is thought to not be applicable to humans, as insects are less complex than humans are. Inclusive fitness, on the other hand, is an individual's personal fitness in addition to its measured effects on others' fitness as determined by their genetic similarity. Natural selection maximizes each individual's inclusive fitness as a way to effectively and efficiently spread the gene pool's representation in the rest of the community. Soon after, the drivers in 1971 noticed how other individuals from different species seemed to help each other out, and was curious as to how this came about. This theory was named reciprocal altruism when drivers observed that in tropical reefs, very small fish act as cleaners to larger fish, getting rid of parasites and are mutually beneficial to each other. This theory suggests that the behavior of altruism is conducted in hopes of also receiving the benefits of altruistic behaviors onto themselves as well. In other organisms, vampire bats is also another example in which they share their food with one another. The criticisms for this theories, however, are that in group selection, they did not have enough support to back it up other than through Darwin's observations and drawn conclusions from the vervet monkey's behavior, and caused this theory to become a controversial one to be discussed in academic and scientific communities. Both group and kin selection theories imply that individuals with less altruistic characteristics will individually survive more than those not, so in the end, the more of these less altruistic inclined individuals are found in this group, the less likely the group or tribe will survive. The examples are carefully and specifically selected, therefore it cannot be applied to other cases, such as how Hamilton's rule were mainly based on insects who in comparison to humans are less complicated and thus unable to have the same rule be used for them. For kin selection in altruism, it has been pointed out by more recent scientists such as Richard Dawkins that individuals who share distinctive phenotypes, such as perhaps a beard, are more likely to help one another who also have the same phenotype. Reciprocal altruism theory, on the other hand, does not always seem to work, as many data records non-related altruistic acts do not be reciprocated by others individuals who are not of the same species, and only certain individuals of different species fits this theory at all. Behaviors of all types, including altruistic ones, arise through the interaction of nature and nurture. In evolutionary theory, kin selection mainly explains the biological nature aspect, not including the importance which nurture or the environment plays a role of in inciting altruism.